What else would you say, sir?
Jim, you dirty little rat. Hey! Oh, come in, sir. We're bringing him round here. Is it? I'm beginning to lose my patience with you, Paul. You really seem to... I get it now. You sell them the tickets and I collect the stuff in pence from Bentley. You want nothing but a 30 yourself, sir. I'm done, I tell you. I'll bring the rest. You want to take all this stuff?
Hello, it's a Saturday and the time is probably 9:15 on the dot, would you believe that? So I'm having beans on toast, which is nothing new, but with the addition of brown sauce. Today's weather is going to be sunny with a moderate breeze. It says 20 tops, but from what I can see, it's going to, the highest will be probably 19. So I'm going to have this breakfast. I'm going to watch the video I just uploaded, number 404, dated the 16th, which was Sunday's video. I think yesterday may have been the longest day. I thought it might have been today. So it's the summer solstice. I think it was yesterday. I did have a look online. Or is it today? I think there's some doubt about it. No, I think it's an actual date. There was questions whether was it today, i.e. yesterday. Anyway, so yes, watch the video. I then have to delete the footage. There's about 92 files for this video, so I need to delete that quick and then transfer what's on the phone onto the flash drive in its place. Not whilst I'm watching the video, obviously I have to watch the video first in case there's some cock-ups in there, you know, major cock-ups. So watch the video first, then sort out the files, and when all the transfer's done, I'll then pop off to Shinewater Park and commence with part 3 of the journey. Every time I leave the car now, I make sure I've got door keys, car keys, wallet, phone, and even the plastic bag, which I haven't got on me right now. So that's the plan. I had my breakfast. I watched my latest video, and now I'm going to delete files and transfer some more files. But a funny thing, I've got 2 days worth on that phone. Anyway, and whilst it's doing that, I've got more Room Escape games to catch up on. I think at least 2. So while that's happening, I'll play a game. I'm really working this laptop to death at the moment. Still, I'll have a break in a few minutes. Then after that, when the files have been transferred and my phone is lighter, I'll then shoot off to Shinewater. I'm just looking at the files on the phone. It is for 2 days. I had a feeling it was. There were 181 clips, and 80 of that is for the day before yesterday, and 101 is for yesterday. Now, I didn't think there was much for yesterday, because I didn't think I did that much walking. I sort of picked up from the pond, went under the bridge, went along the motorway, back under the bridge, and then somehow I sensed I was going along the motorway in the other direction, which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to go across, then up, and then down like that. I wanted to do across, up, and then that way. I didn't think so this obviously was a lot of footage. Sorry, it's not making any sense. That's another thing. I'll have to figure it. Look at the map so I know what I'm doing when I. So I'm going to go back to where I was, and then if it goes back. I said yesterday that it went into an estate, like a housing estate or like a hospital area, you know, like maybe a private. But it was a pathway. Yet the sign said Shinewater Park. So maybe I could have. I had a sense that if I carried on towards the estate, there might have been another turn off into the park, which would have been what I'm ideally what I'm heading for. So we'll find out later. But yeah, 181 clips over 2 days. In yesterday's video, the video I just edited yesterday, which was the 16th, a Sunday, that had 92 clips, and I had to split it into 3 goes of 28 clips so I could have a break, you know, otherwise I'd be zonked out. Right, I better count. I haven't transferred yet, so I better start transferring. There's been an update to the files situation. I said there was about 181 files. That was wrong. First of all, there weren't 81 files for the 20th of June. It was 99 files. And for the 21st of June, it was, if you will grant me this indulgence, 95 files. What's the point of this? Nothing really. Only that I can't transfer files anymore. In a nutshell, I've run out of space on my flash drive. It can only hold about 32 gigabytes, and I seem to have I've only got 2 to 3 gigabytes left, so I can't transfer all the files, and that's because I've got 3 days of files still to edit. The 17th has 47 files. The 18th has 76 files. The 19th has 49 files. The 20th, I could only transfer 79 out of 99 files. And so yeah, I've run out of disk space, so I'm going to have to keep adding footage to the camera. Since I can't transfer files, I have no option now other than to shut down the laptop and head to Shinewater Park, complete the travel, come back and try and edit as much as possible. Non-stop. But since I'll be out in the park, I'm making use of the lovely weather so that the day hasn't been wasted. Right, then hopefully I can edit non-stop, say for 2 hours minimum, take a break and then go out for a drive just to make this vlog a little bit interesting. So that's the situation for now. Oh, regarding the Prime Minister's, the new Prime Minister, as you know, it's down to 2 people, Boris Johnson and Jeremy Hunt. There's going to be some voting now up until a certain day, I don't know when. But I think we're looking at the 9th of July or thereabouts. I think Boris wants to have a head-to-head with Jeremy, I think on the 9th of July, and Jeremy wants to have it sooner, a day next week. So at the moment they're doing something called a hustings, which is basically going around the country and trying to win votes, just like on an election day. So that's the latest with the new PM. Right, I'm going to pack up and get out of here. Oh, I've abandoned the idea of using a Nescafe jar as a water holder. I thought it was ridiculous, so I've decided to recycle the jar and go back to my dimpled pint. Just a little bit of trivia, a little bit of a tidbit. I'm about to go. I looked at the map online of the park just to know what's what, and the point where my instincts was right. I was basically going back the way I came, not going along the direction I should have gone. So my walk will begin at the Ballantine sign. In a few moments. What's puzzling me right now is I don't recall it raining last night. There's no sign of it. Yeah, on my car, well, half of my car, say this section, this half on the roof, it's got drops of water on it, and nobody else has got that. So I'm really puzzled by that, as if maybe the guttering is, the wind is blowing the guttering, the water on the guttering onto the car. But as I say, only this car's got it. There's no other, there's a car next to me, but it could have been only parked a few hours ago, whereas I don't know when the droplets happened. Surely after an hour or two those droplets would have dried out, or have they just created pools that will disappear when I start driving? Anyway, it's just one of these life mysteries, you know. Why does only half the car have drops of water on it, and how and why and when? It's just one of these X-Files type mysteries, but it's really trivia. It's not stopping me getting on with the rest of my life. So on that note, I'm off. Definitely. Oops. Right, here we are. The last time you saw the word Ballantine was here. And I did a pan. I had the dilemma of this path or this path, but because it had the park sign there, I went straight ahead, right into the woods with the pond on the right. That should have told me there was something wrong. The pond should be on my left. So now I'm going to pick up the travel from here. I'm not saying I'm stressed or anything, but having to run out of disk space like that with more film being added to the camera. Well, I've arrived at another crossroads, but thankfully I checked the map and I'm going to turn left, because if I went right I would have ended up crossing the motorway. Oh hello, here's a sign. Shameful graffiti. Right, this is now the pond's on my left, so this is it. I just need to another one of these what are they called, TPs? Got some markings on it. Right, I don't know if it's a pagan thing, but there's a lot of these in the park. They're probably markers for walkers, ramblers. And don't I ramble on. Right, so this is the way. It's absolutely lovely today. Sunny, blue skies, warm, cool breeze, birds singing. If you're indoors, get out. If the weather's like this, it will help with any troubles you have. My god, what was that? Pigeon. Oh, hang on, I better move on. The fact that I'm lingering near a tree is disastrous, because if birds, in particular crows, have birds' nests in those trees, this is exactly what happened to me in Sutcliffe Park in Elton. I was sitting on a bench under a tree for about an hour or two. When I walked away, I got attacked by them. Crows. So anyway, what was I saying? Yes, it's a beautiful day. I was feeling, I had anxiety. I felt like I had a kick in the stomach because of I was worrying over the fowls. Can you believe it? Such a trivial thing. But being out here, you almost forget your troubles. I know that's a very hard, an easy thing to say, but it's just like a light at the end of the tunnel, like hope. And suddenly you feel it. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying it's a beautiful day. Over there is a football field. Right, so far so good. Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go through that field and just rub the wheat as I go by, like Maximus Aurelius Decimus in Gladiator, or even Thanos. I just sneezed. Again, the pollen count is high today. Not that I've checked, but I wouldn't be surprised. In the last segment, in the distance, I don't know if I could make it out. It was swings, and of course I can't film near the swings because it's well, you know, children and everything. So as it turned out, it was I arrived back at the entrance. So I've now completed the whole circumference of the park. I didn't sit on the bench. It was quite dirty, the benches. I won't go into any detail. No, I'm not going to go into any detail. Right, so I've got a lot of editing to do. I've got to clear out the files, and I'm also conscious of the phone itself being running out of memory. So I'm majorly behind. It's a lovely day. I've been out. Even though it was for about half an hour, 20 minutes. You lose count. You think it seems like a few minutes, but it turns out to be hours. It's just, that's where you lose where time goes. So hot and I'm sweating. I think I've got no choice but to head back home, do some editing, but I'll do an edit for 2 or 3 hours and then I might go out again. I think that's as I said earlier, so there's some interesting footage in this vlog. Right, I'm about to go now. I've edited Monday's video, and just this moment, I've just recently kicked off the export. It's going to take a couple of hours. When I came back from the park, I was quite worn out actually. So I jumped into the shower, put some fresh clothes on, and struggled to begin editing. It must have been a couple of hours. I was just like a zombie state. And eventually I forced myself, well, I had to compromise. I had to move the laptop to the sofa so I was in the same state, but had the laptop on my lap and edited the video. So I'm still a bit, my eyes are weighing again. Right, so the video's kicked off now. Once that's done, I'll look at it and then delete the files and hope we can transfer more files. I think tomorrow I might stay in even if it is nice weather, just so I can catch up with the edits. That was an email, I think. It looks like, one second. Just to let me know, one of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to has just uploaded a video. Right, so that's it. At 11:15 or 11:21, I think it's time to wrap up today's vlog. And just want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. And I'll see you in the next one, metaphorically speaking. Bye. Oh, I've put the stuffed vine leaves into a Tupperware container, and here they are. I've had a few already. And apart from being a tad salty, they taste much better than the ones I get from Asda. So in future I will get my stuffed vine leaves, or dolmades, from that Turkish shop near the Beacon Centre car park.